this interaction, I decided to do dinner, but actually dinner turned out to be with family members, which was actually a really good idea because I got to see them um, in their own home and see how they are with their family in general, not just with us as friends or so. So their family was completely different than mine, and dinner was very different than us. One of the few things that really stood out was that his mom did all the cleaning and the cooking, and after we finished doing the dishes, like eating, she did the dishes. And back home with my family, we tend to take turns washing the dishes, cleaning up, or whoever is last at the dinner table washes them, or we each wash our own dishes. Um, but besides that, the food was pretty good, although I didn't eat most of it since I am a very picky eater, and they kept questioning me like, oh, it's good, and I would try it, but I just didn't like it. But besides that, their culture was very, very different and interesting. And we've had really different talks, and so we talked about how families are during break, since Thanksgiving break is coming up, Christmas is coming up. We ended up talking about it, and it was pretty interesting because they have very different customs. They have customs where it's a very big celebration with all sorts of family, whether they're close or far away cousins, and they come to one of the houses that they have, and they just get along. They all help out with the food, and so when the kids are in one area, the kids are in another area. So the way they explain it was very, very different. My family, we tend to have it small, where it's very close family friends who live nearby, or friends in general that come over and help us, or like practically a week, very early in the morning, getting things ready for Thanksgiving, and so. But the little features that they stated were very different, and I was amazed. Like, oh, so you bring this to the food, and they bring that. And with us, we are very traditional when it comes to Thanksgiving. It's the basic food, like the turkey, the stuffed turkey, the mashed potatoes, the pecan pie. But with them, they would add all sorts of different food, and so on. They would play games. The kids would be outside running around, and it sounds like a very family get together where they're very close with each other. But in general, we ended up also going outside having a snowball fight, which was out of just out of the picture. I didn't expect it, but it was very fun. I got to interact with them and their brothers and sisters, and it is very, very different feeling since I knew up to Michigan weather. So I've really never interacted that much with the snow. So they just managed to come together as a family in a very unique way. Um, they come together not just simply by sitting down at the table and eating. They actually discuss their day, their time, like what do they do. They say thank you for their food, and then they just talk about future plans, like what do you have planning, what's going on. Um, I actually really did enjoy the fact that most families that I know don't tend to have the time and spend the time together and talk about each other's day. I know that with my family, we kind of drifted off a little bit, and every now and then we get to sit down and actually enjoy meals, but not much. But I really like the fact how they interact with each other. Not just adults having a conversation, the kids having their conversation. They all interact with the same, and then it's like time to eat, time to play, time to go to rest, and they have it like a schedule set up, but not technically. It's just so common a routine that they have that it doesn't seem like a routine. But it was very interesting in spending the weekend with them, and I'm very looking forward to doing it again with them. Hopefully this Thanksgiving they invite me back, and his dad was like, "Oh, I hope to have you here so I can bake you one of my cakes." So I'm really excited for that, but hopefully I get to spend Thanksgiving with them since I would be spending it with my family. But we we were playing a few games, and so we technically somewhat have the same kind of culture in a way, but there's little different aspects. But besides that, I just realized, or no, I actually noticed that we have a lot in common. And without wanting to, we just ended up having a really good weekend. Things went by, but it's not so bad getting to know somebody outside of your culture. And they actually would ask questions about my culture, and like, so what do you do back home? What do you do this? Um, so we just kept picking up different conversations. We would pick up one from here, and then that one led to another, and so on. Um, and we get to eat on campus every now and then. Um, but it's very exciting to actually have met somebody from a different culture and notice that we share a lot of things in common, although we didn't actually believe we would share things in common. But it's a very great experience that I've